What's good, YouTube? Back at it again with another reaction. You about to react to which NBA team should be a target for free agents? Chris Paul and Kyle Lowry. What about Blake? Blake, I think probably could leave. It's a possibility. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can exercise his player option as well, although he may opt in. Bottom line is the team that I'm about to say Blake Griffin has no business on, and that is the New Orleans Hornets. I mean Pelicans. I apologize.
Huh?
Pelicans.
It's okay.
All right. Let me.
Why would Blake go to the New Orleans Pelicans if they got DeMarcus Cousins? Oh, he talk about CP3.
Years ago to go to a major market like LA. If you're Kyle Lowry, even though I don't think that there's a big discrepancy between Kyle Lowry and Drew Holiday, I got to tell you, if I'm an elite point guard and I've got Anthony Davis,
Yeah, I'm going.
DeMarcus Cousins,
I think Chris Paul, if Chris Paul go to New Orleans, oh my God.
and a leader like Chris Paul can be, that is something that I am strongly
Considering, yeah.
Because even though I like Holiday, you know, he's a solid player.
He just not elite.
But he's not a difference maker.
Yeah.
You need a difference maker.
Chris Paul would be that difference maker.
And you need somebody with the cachet and the intestinal fortitude, not just to be great, but to lead young,
Chris
promising
Paul.
players. I think Anthony Davis in a couple of years will be the best player in the world.
In the world.
Big man in the world.
In the
And if I'm a
world.
point guard, I would love to work with those two.
Yeah.
I think that the New Orleans Pelicans should be a prime target for a free agent big time.
Yo, New Orleans better go strong at Chris Paul for real, man.
Risk associated. You know, will the team get the proper 3-and-D guys around
Yeah.
the point guard who can get to the paint and make good decisions with the ball, and also defer to the two bigs, and the way that chemistry might or may not work out. And I'm optimistic that it will eventually work out. There are lots of question marks there. Generally, I would say
They look good at the end of the season.
the destination would be the San Antonio Spurs. That is the New England Patriots of the NBA. They're the best organization with the best coach. They are consistently excellent, not just 50 wins a season, but in recent seasons, it's like you expect them to win 60 games.
Yeah.
And what they need now, if Tony Parker is
Is a
compromised,
point guard.
as much as they like Patty Mills, and that, you know, you need a guy who can really get dribble penetration. So, you know, maybe Kyle Lowry fits there.
Yeah, I think Kyle Lowry probably will go to the
When you talk about
Spurs.
free agents and where they should go, it depends on need. I think the best fit, Stephen A., and a guy who could be on the move, is Gordon Hayward to the Celtics, and it is
That would be
poison in my mouth. I hate them, but
You love Boston.
listen, the fact of the matter is, Boston.
Yeah, I ain't never think of that.
Team.
Damn.
That town will support out of its mind if the Celtics are a legitimate championship contender. They're already behind this Celtics team, and we all know they're not going to challenge for a championship yet. And Danny Ainge.
And then, yo, they get Gordon Hayward, and then they got a fucking draft pick? Oh my God.
Hayward on that team, Stephen A. It was too soon this year. Who knows what it's going to be like next year? If they get
Yeah, Celtics is scary.
Boston Celtics, it is such a good fit for such a good franchise in such a great basketball town with such a great tradition. You win there, you are dining out forever. I think that is the best fit among the free agents and the franchises in terms of need. You know, also, if you go to the Spurs, you're expected to win everything. You know, the Spurs are always
Damn, if Gordon Hayward go to the Celtics and they get that draft pick, I'm really thinking about that shit right now. Damn.
To the Spurs, what are you supposed to do? But you go and win
What
a
the
chip
fuck?
in Boston, and with Gordon Hayward, they'd be real live to do it.
Well, listen, me personally, listen, they should definitely go after Gordon Hayward, but you got to make up your mind because you talk about how great LeBron is, and you keep talking about he's so great that it doesn't matter who anybody else gets because it's a foregone conclusion.
They get Gordon Hayward and they get a top 3 draft pick? I don't know.
Could you imagine if a CP3?
Nah, I think LeBron still be able to do it, but it ain't going to be easy.
Do in the Western Conference? I mean, Boston is knocking on the door right now. And
Yeah.
Hayward would help them to continue to knock. But the New Orleans Pelicans, they're not even in the stratosphere. They're not even in the picture. But that would all change
If Chris
you
Paul.
gave them a big-time guard with those two dudes.
You know, CP3 is one of
leadership is what I'm talking about.
He's like a perfect point guard. You mentioned Larry Brown earlier in the show. everything he's ever preached about the point guard position, it's like CP3 is the embodiment of that.
Mm-hmm.
And the numbers he puts up are unbelievable, and he's efficient, and he has the kind of aura of a winner. However, the results have not matched everything else I just said in the playoffs, in spite of being on some very good teams. And
Well,
so
some
I
people-
wonder-
Nah, he would help New Orleans.
DeAndre Jordan.
Blake is not. Blake lost his athleticism.
At a certain-
Most of
a
it.
certain amount of time with really
DeAndre's still good.
The thing
I'm not
about
saying Blake not good, but
is they're
he not the same
playing
player he
for
was
each
because
other
all them
in the
surgeries he
same
had.
direction.
He get hurt too
That
much.
they don't get along the way some other teams get along. And
I agree.
that has to have something to do with their leader and best player, Chris Paul. So I wonder if a place like New Orleans that doesn't quite have the same, put it this way, if he were to go to the Spurs with Greg Popovich there, I don't think that's an issue. I think that the best of Chris Paul and his leadership abilities will be brought out on the Spurs.
Yeah.
I wonder if some of the stuff that sometimes...
But New Orleans is so intriguing. Oh my God. And Gordon Hayward to fucking Boston? That would be crazy. But let me know what y'all think. I don't know. Kyle Lowry don't look like he coming back to Toronto, so he's probably going to the West because they say he's going to the West. But tell me what y'all think, man. This shit is crazy. But for more reactions, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.